and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the All-Stars. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. It was a very eventful offseason for this franchise, Singy. The relocation and everything that goes along with it. It took a lot of effort and energy to pull it off.
Yeah, and that goes for the players, too, and not just the ownership. I think everyone in the organization really had to pick up and start over in a new city, which, you know, that can be a big task when you've gotten comfortable to the place you've been for so many years. But I'll tell you, the excitement in this town is off the charts, and you can already tell that they've got a very passionate fan base.
No question. This city has embraced this team wholeheartedly. There's a lot of baseball buzz in this town right now. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Tommy Pham, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The 1-0. On the ground, right side. Throws to first. One up, one down. And here's the opening day lineup for the Pirates. Chris, they went 76 and 86 for the second straight year in 2024. So what can we expect this year?
Well, I'd say there's reason to believe that they're moving in the right direction, Boog. It's been tough sledding for Pittsburgh fans for a while. They haven't had a World Series appearance since they won it all in 1979. Maybe 2025 is the year they change that.
So a pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And just look around the league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening days for them in the future as well.
One down, base is empty. Inside, almost got him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the grab, and there's two down.
First baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. First offering, and it just misses. Swing and a miss, strike one.
I got one ball, one strike.
Right through there for a strike. Hit in the air, center field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Paul Skeens. Chris, a pretty remarkable season on the mound for him.
Yeah, just a real solid season last year, finishing with a sub-2 ERA. That's getting it done. That is not having more than maybe one subpar start in the season. It's pretty much domination from wire to wire. And when you can do that against good hitters today that are looking to get the ball in the air, hit the ball over the fence, and slug, really impressive in what he did last year. And I only expect him to build on it this season.
And that's in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Now, here is Yu Chang. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Horowitz snags it for the second out. Let's take a look at our lineup. Seeing plenty of left-handed bats in this lineup against a righty on the hill.
Yeah, they're looking to ambush, and you wonder if it's going to lead to a big game for them or not. Certainly, it's a nice boost of confidence to think you can get to that pitcher on the mound with all those lefties in the lineup, and with that extra split second they have to react. We'll see how it shakes out here.
Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Strike three, that's 101 from Skeens. Scoreless after one. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Oh, here's a deal not everyone remembers. Cruz was actually signed by the Dodgers in 2015, but Los Angeles dealt him to Pittsburgh in 2017 for Tony Watson. That's a rare trade the Dodgers just might regret. He was all over that one. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Brian Reynolds here. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Has room, and he makes the catch.
That is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. Very fair, very consistent. Now, I did hear some feedback that he opens up the outside corner a little bit on left.
Lead. And McCutchen is out.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Foul ball there. And the righty deals. And there's a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Got him. Third out.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at Citi Field, bottom of the second. Now it's the power speed combo. How you lead. Trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Schemes back to work. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Around first, heading for two. Tries to get back and save. How you lead with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And now the first baseman, Ward Nathan, looking for his first big league hit right here. To third, York. Off balance feet, there's one. How about that double play?
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
And here is Sung-Chae Cheng. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
I got a ball, one strike.
Next pitch is outside. That one at triple digits.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And they'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Sung-Chae Cheng with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So, man aboard. And now the center fielder, Jae Shin. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Runner on the go. Ball
That's
misses.
outside.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Cheng at second with 2 down. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And a strike on the outside edge.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
And now, Leover Peguero. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Peguero measures 6 feet even, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. One down, base is empty. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Pham batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Fought off foul. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Gonzalez, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. There's a strike. Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Pirates leave 1. Still no score. As we go to the last of the third. Now, John.
Shortstop, number 90.
101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
There's a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
And now we'll see one of the top prospects in baseball step in the box for her major league debut.
0-1.
Number 95.
Counts 1-0.
Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Number 95 with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the left fielder, Wheat.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fired to second.
He's out.
What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete, no score. Back here in Queens, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Spencer Horwitz. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Chang makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, O'Neill, Blues.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
Ripped on a line to center. Shin puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. He's 0 for 1. Popped in the air, left field. Wheat makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Yu Chang. And that one fouled off.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today. And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
And here is Ed Lin. Went down on strikes his first time through. Yeah, that's fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Throw off line, he's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind if you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game. It's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. In the air, center field. Cruz under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
Now that is number 39.
And here's the first baseman, Ward Nathan. 0 for 1 so far. Fouled off left side. Two outs. Out to short, and he can't come up with it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. Ward Nathan with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Sung-Chae Cheng now at the plate. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful When you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Squirts away a little bit.
1-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. In the air, left field. Fan sizes this one up, and that ends the inning. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. And that drops in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Joey Bart now. Foul ball there. One down, base is empty. Ripped to third and caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
You're in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touching it.
Up the middle, Cerna whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Bucks go down quietly, and we are still scoreless. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Jay Shin. Skeens back to work. That one fouled off.
Well, these players just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
York hauls it in, and there's one away.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And now it's going to be John. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike. One out, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 0-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here's the catcher. Reached on an infield single his first time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
That one in triple digits.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
101 on the gun, swing and a miss. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swings and misses, and he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. 6th inning coming up, still nothing on the scoreboard. Top of the 6th inning, and the batter will be the shortstop, Liover Peguero.
Shortstop, Liover Peguero.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ball one there. Ripped to short. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Now batting, left fielder Tommy Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And down on strikes. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez.
0-1.
And the 0-1. That's in there. 2 down, nobody on. Here on opening day. On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Line drive. That's a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Spencer Horwitz. To the right side, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Wheat.
Number 98.
Puts a bunt down. On the run, throw to first. Not in time. He bunts his way aboard to lead off the frame. And he can't get back to first in time as the big turn costs him. And now, Yu Chang. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone.
2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. It bangs off the wall. The throw into second. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game. Yu Chang with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
One out, runner at second. Lynn, the next to hit. And fouled off. And he blows that one by him at 100. Activity in the bullpen. Braxton Ashcraft up and throwing. Majinski getting cranked up as well. Chases the changeup in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout. And the runner holds.
Now, when you follow up a triple-digit fastball with a nasty changeup, pretty much every time the hitter's going to be in trouble. And that was the plan. Get him to sit dead red on the fastball and then just make him look foolish with the off-speed stuff.
Now it's the second baseman. How you lead. And that one fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Top of inning number 7, stepping in, O'Neal Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that drops in for a strike. That one finds the zone. 1-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Okay, Singy, I think we can say it's been a successful major league debut for him on the mound. He's giving this organization and its fans some reasons to be excited about what he can do at this level.
I think so too, Boog. It's always such a good feeling to see someone attack a new challenge and do well at it. And that's what we're witnessing today. It's a brand new environment, and he's finding a way to succeed. He'll be humbled sooner or later, so that's going to come. But I've really liked what I've seen from him in this one. I think he belongs here.
1-2 is the count.
And takes low for ball 1.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Andrew McCutchen, has grounded out a couple of times. And here's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And foul ball. Outside low. Now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the first baseman, Ward Nathan. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. That one to first. He takes it on his own, and one away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now batting, designated hitter, Sung-Chae Cheng.
And next is the designated hitter, Sung-Chae Cheng, 1 for 2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, number 24.
And now the center fielder, Jae Shin. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss at 100. No chance. And we're back. And now the catcher comes up to him, Joey Bart. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. And ball 1.
1-1.
Headed towards the corner. And it stays fair. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick York. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Chet Kwan. On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Steps off and bluffs a throw at second. First pitch just misses. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. The go-ahead run moves up to third. He's held there with nobody out.
Now, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high-leverage spot right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Now, a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Now it's going to be Liover Peguero. Puts a bunt down. Got him on the off-balance throw. First out in the top of the 8th.
He had more time than he thought right there. Probably didn't have to barehand it, but he made it look nice, that's for sure.
Tommy Pham, the next Pirate to hit. Golden opportunity right here.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Nick Gonzalez. And that's downstairs. Ball one.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Ground ball left side. Quick feed to second for one. And that's two.
This team is ready to make the play with the bases loaded. Excellent job of execution there. You turn the double play, and the inning is over.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the eighth, Braxton Ashcraft. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Late swing, fouled off.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. 0-2.
0-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Now batting, number 95.
And here's the catcher. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Kitty Lowell.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
There's the strike up high. 0-1. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez. Tosses to first, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So up next, Wheat, 1 for 3. That one missed.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Strike 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. That one the other way. The throw to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Back here at Citi Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Quan back to work. Splits the plate, and it's 0-1. And that's in the dirt. That's out to center field. Chin gets there. He's under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Line drive. Come on.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Now it's the right fielder, Brian Reynolds. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the ninth. And we still have no score. Back here in Queens, now the number 2 hitter, Yu Chang. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. And a swing and a miss there. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dennis Santana appears to be getting loose. Machinsky also getting ready. That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
So digging in, Ed Lynn. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Stuart Fairchild. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. Up the middle. Gloves it on the dive. To his knee. The throw. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Oh, man, great diving play over there to prevent the winning run from reaching base. Here in the 9th inning, that's absolutely huge. You love to see that kind of play made in big moments by the defense.
Here's the second baseman. How you lead. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Ashcraft, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. So now a pinch hitter, Drew Lynn. He represents the winning run. Trying to send this to extra innings. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Drew Lynn with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
2 outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Ward Nathan. Runner takes off, pitching for a strike. Throw there, safe.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Gonzalez to first in time. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. No score. On to extra innings. Here's McCutchen.
Look for him to hit behind the runner, perhaps shoot it to the right side.
Move to second, and he's back in safely. There's a strike. Line drive. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Throw into third. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to third, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to third.
This is Joey Bart. Here he is in a spot where he makes most of his money against left-handed pitching. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in extra innings. Fouled off. He was late. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Sung-Chae Chang. Strike one. And he drops it down the third baseline. In the air, left field, down the line, and it falls. Here comes the throw. Across is the winning run, and they walk it off in extra innings.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.